Hey everyone, it's Abigail Molina with Molina Law Group, where we freeze the fear of ICE by helping immigrants and their families arrive at a place of safety and security here in the US. Thanks for joining me today for our special announcement. I don't know if you heard the news yesterday, and we posted about it yesterday, but there was an announcement that TPS is now eligible for Afghanistan. So I'm going to explain what is the TPS program, how to qualify, and how to make sure that you meet the deadline in order to be able to qualify. So, as our magic statement says, we really want immigrants to get to a place of safety and security in the US. And we know that there are many places around the world that are not safe and not secure. And so, the temporary protected status, the TPS program, is intended to help immigrants from specific countries around the world where it's just not safe to return to their home country at this time. Even if they wanted to, it's not safe. So a couple weeks ago, there was an announcement for the temporary protected status for Ukraine because of the war that's ongoing there now with Russia. And we've been waiting for this announcement for Afghanistan because we know that last August 2021, the Taliban took over Afghanistan and many people have fled. And there's been still a lot of danger for many people coming out of Afghanistan. So it's not safe to return there, but we hadn't heard an announcement yet. It's not clear what took so long, but finally yesterday, March 16th, 2022, the announcement was made that temporary protected status will now be open for those from Afghanistan. So what is the temporary protected status and how can you take advantage of it if you are from one of the countries that offers it? Well, first of all, it's important to understand that just as the name says, this is a temporary program. And it's a program that will enable people to be have legal status and work authorization for 18 months. So first you apply, then you wait for that status to come, and then you have to make sure that you are aware of whether or not that program is going to be extended. Usually it does get to be extended. There's many countries that have had their status extended for many times into the future. And so it's generally understood that these things, it takes a while for countries to improve, for the situation to be safe to return. And so that status will continue until the US decides that it's safe for individuals to return home. So if you are from Afghanistan or you know someone from Afghanistan, and if you are here or that individual was here before March 15th, 2022, you'll now be eligible to apply for temporary protected status. And like I said, that will give you a legal status here in the US and a work authorization, Social Security, and as security as well, to know that you cannot be deported, you cannot be returned back to Afghanistan. Same with Ukraine, that was announced a couple weeks ago. And the deadline for applying is 6 months after announcement. So for Ukraine, that's September 1st, 2022. And for Afghanistan, it will be September 15th, 2022. So there's a 6-month period where people are invited to register. What happens if you don't register? Well, that depends, because they could extend the registration period, they could reopen the registration period in the future, but that's not guaranteed. So it's really important to take advantage of this initial 6-month period in order to get your application in. So then you'll be able to renew it as that period is extended in the future. Now, if you may also be eligible for other status. So some people fleeing Afghanistan have already applied for asylum or in the process of applying for asylum or applying through family members. There may be a number of different applications available to someone from Ukraine or from Afghanistan or any of the other TPS countries. But the beauty of the temporary protected status program is that you can apply for TPS and apply for other applications as well. So it may be that you apply for TPS and you're also pursuing asylum, and you can do that. There's no rule against applying for multiple applications. And I recommend that anyone who is eligible for TPS take advantage of this initial registration period to qualify for TPS, because your applications, other applications that you're applying for may take longer. They may not get you a work permit as fast, or you might in the end be denied for that application that you're filing for one reason or another. And so it's important to have a backup plan, and TPS is a great it's a great status regardless, but particularly as a backup plan to have that in case your other applications aren't approved. So we invite everyone to take advantage of TPS for Afghanistan, also TPS for Ukraine. Please help pass the word and get this information out. We want those who or individuals who are fleeing from these countries who are already here before March 1st, 2022 for Ukraine, or March 15th for Afghanistan. If that is you or someone that you know, please reach out to us. Give us a call at 541-653-8899 so that we can help orient you and provide you with information about how to make sure that you meet the deadline that has been set for temporary protected status for your country. Thanks so much for watching and being with us today. We're excited for this announcement for Afghanistan. Surprised that it took so long, but we're grateful that this protection has been extended to those in Afghanistan as well as the Ukraine a couple weeks ago. And so we're excited to see the United States stepping up, as it always does, to welcome immigrants, to absorb them, to be a safe place in a dangerous world. And so we're excited to be helping and be a part of that. Today is St. Patrick's Day. I wanted to take the opportunity to wish you happy St. Patrick's Day. Wish that to everyone around the world. Make sure you kiss someone who's Irish. I'm part Irish, so if you see me, please give me a kiss on the cheek. I would love to receive that. Today, I consider a very lucky day for me because 15 years ago today, I received the admission letter to law school. So that memory is in my head, and I hope I will never forget. It was a beautiful memory of opening the letter together with my husband, Mark, and we both cried. And it had been such a process and a journey of applying for law school. And so getting in was just that sigh of relief and that next step for us. So today is, I consider, a very lucky day for me. I'm part Irish, but also because I received that special letter today on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 15 years ago. So if you're Irish, or if you love someone who's Irish, then I would say make sure that you make it a lucky day, kiss that person, and receive that look for yourself as well. Thanks so much for joining us. Please help pass the word. And our thoughts and our prayers are with those from Ukraine, Afghanistan, and all around the world, places that are suffering and fleeing from danger there. We would love to be a part of your immigration journey and help you reach safety and security and prosperity here in the U.S. We'll be back with you very soon, and we hope that you are well. Take care.